What is up, YouTube? Finally back with another video. I didn't get to actually make a video last week, so this will kind of be a 2-week recap, and I'll try and speed through all this. So that way it's not a crazy long video, because my videos are kind of long. But anyway, yeah, I didn't get a chance to post a video last. Excuse me. I didn't get a chance to post a video last week. Like always, work was kind of crazy. I work more towards the weekends. My mom also went to the hospital. She fainted, fell, and like broke her collarbone. So I kind of, was more worried about that than making a video, and was just busy. So I decided, later in the week, once it started hitting like Tuesday, Wednesday, I was like, might as well just make a video on Friday and go over both weeks. So that's what I'm gonna do real fast. So starting from last week on Monday. So this is Monday, this is Tuesday, that's Monday. We got Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday. All right, this is Monday of last week. So just a quick recap. I'm still on the funded account. Basically, I hit my all-time high on the account, which was about 1350. Well, actually, it was 1350. Like, um, positive in the account. I'm trading way smaller on the funded. I want to try and make it last as long as I can. I'm tired of wasting money, always buying a new combine, paying to, make it a funded if I pass it again. Usually I fail one or two now before, or, sometimes I pass it right away. But point is, like, I will maybe, fail one or two before I actually pass the one, and it's just a lot of money I don't want to keep spending. So I'd rather trade this one smaller, work on being an actual consistent trader and staying in the game, and just keeping this account because I don't have to pay any more money now. You know what I mean? So I'd much rather do that. Um, so anyway, yeah, we hit our all-time high. The last, I don't know if you guys have been trading. At least for me, it's been kind of difficult for the past, like, including this week, about 3 weeks. Calm down. It's been kind of difficult. Yeah, man, I don't know what else to say. Like, my strat is having a hard time. I just know everybody in general is kind of having a hard time. Um, trading around these all-time highs are kind of crazy. Price action's been crazy. At least for me, I don't know how you guys feel, but I'm having a hard time, um, particularly with the emotions. Trying not to be super emotional with some of these trades because they're just not working in my favor. Like, a lot of these candles are 30, 40 point candles. And it's point is it's hard to do anything. So I'm gonna be referencing my account as I go back. Because I don't remember my trades exactly, and I know I've been trading super wild the last like a week or two. This week not so bad, right? One trade, one trade, one trade, three trades, one trade, like kind of normal. So this week wasn't the case. But so anyway, let's start with Monday. I took it now. So I wasn't looking for any longs. We got our 9 below our 21. If I went back and did this again, I don't think I would have taken this. Just because it's such an impulsive move. And usually on impulsive moves, we get, a retrace. But we did get a little bit down. We were getting close to our first TP of 25 points. We didn't hit it. We hit about 22, 23 points and reversed all the way, stopping us out. After that, I just saw what kind of day it was and didn't take another trade. So I lost my full trade right here. I could have entered again right here, but I didn't. So that's my Monday right here, minus 300. Rest of the week, I guess I did all right. I think, oops. Here I hit 222, but I had 3 trades. I was trading a little wild. I think what I did on this day, I don't really remember. Obviously, looking at it, if you know my strat, you've been here. I don't have an entry. I really would have only been looking for longs. But I think I decided to take a stab at like a short somewhere in here. Um, and I think I just took my money and ran. Once I saw like 200, 220 or something like that. I think I just took my money and ran. Just because I knew it wasn't exactly to my strat. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I took like a short around here. Maybe I was in drawdown, and then as soon as I saw like 200 or something, I was like, that's good enough. I'm gonna just take that because a partial TP for me is about 150. Well, it is 150. So once I saw like 200 something, I was like, I'm being wild. Let me just take my money. But the reason I decided to try it, one, because nothing had been working for me really, and a little discipline, patient issue as well. But I saw we started to cross. We were closing underneath VWAP. We were closing underneath our opening range low. We had crossed over on this candle. The EMAs, I'm like, okay, I might want to start heading down, which clearly it did, but it wasn't part of my strategy. But like I said, I took it. I took my 200. Discipline issue, but it worked out. Then we got this day. I think I also did one trade to something. I could not tell you what I did here. I definitely don't remember. I probably took this long, more than likely, because we're above VWAP, our 9 and 21 cross. We broke the high. In my head, I think at the time I was thinking we're going to hit these highs. And if we break, we're rolling. We were in drawdown about 14, 15 points. We did break it. We moved back down. And then once we rejected and we got this green candle, I was like, oh, it's probably going to go. And sure enough, it goes. We get 25 points. We get our partial. And, I might have kept it open a little more. Or I'm not sure, to be honest, what I did. Oh, well, I didn't take a partial. I think I just kind of closed out, my whole position instead of taking a partial. Because my partial would have been 150. So I just closed out the whole trade. Just wanted to take my small wins and just get out. But as you see, we do have another trade. So if this would have been like straight just my strategy, I would have entered here. Been in drawdown, we would have went break even here, right? We would have got stopped out. We would have been in profit 150. I allow myself 3 trades a day. And you see we got another break. We got a cross right when it crossed. We came back above VWAP. So that would have been another entry for me. And you see we got about 35 points. So we would have had another partial. We would have just rode all this out. Never hitting full TP. And then obviously this candle wicks us out. So it would have been 2 partial TP days. So it would have been a $300 day anyway. But I took about 250 on this. And then let me speed up a little bit more. Thursday was a textbook day for me. Textbook day. 9 trailing way below our 21. We're way below our VWAP. We broke our low right here. And as you can see, it just shot straight down. Full TP. I think I held this one. Or I set the limits wrong. Or I don't know. But it was my full TP was 450. I made an extra $50. One trade. So, not mad at that. That's what happened. I didn't take any partials. I think I just decided to close out the whole thing and just kind of ride it out. So I was having a discipline issue this week for sure. Ended up being my best week too. $920, where most of my money came from. That was my all-time high. Then we get to this week, man. Look at this day. 10 trades, 7 trades, 15 trades, 8 trades. Like, I just went pure degenerate mode this week. Relax. Sorry, my dogs. But yeah, so as we can see, we would have entered. This is Monday. Oh, this is Friday, actually. Sorry. So this is the last day. Did I trade this day? I did. Another 250 day. I could not tell you what I did here. I honestly don't remember. I mean, I only had one trade. So I either didn't take this, because if I did, I would have lost. 'Cause I think this candle was huge. Yeah, it was like 50 points. I honestly can't tell you what I did this day. I don't remember. I mean, either way, let me go over my strategy. So yeah, we would have entered here. 9 below our 21, below VWAP, broke our low. We would have got stopped out. We moved back in range. Obviously we would have lost here as well, and then the final move happened, so it would have been a bad day for us. And this is kind of why I've been kind of tripping, because days have been sort of like this for me. But either way, let's get to this week. So this is my horrible, horrible week, and I'm down 581 on this week. Although today would have been a good day, I just didn't wake up to trade it. I got home at like 6 in the morning. I worked overnight. But anyway, so this is Monday, another textbook kind of day, right? We have a clear trend, 9 over the 21, VWAP's way below. We broke our opening range high. We were in drawdown about 19 points, you know. We definitely got a partial right here, and then, we would have went break even, which we would have got stopped out, so it would have been a partial. But I don't know what I was doing, to be honest with you. I was just doing any and everything, it seems like. I don't know what. The one thing I will say and why I was kind of crazy this week is because last week kind of shook my confidence a little bit. Like, I ended up being one of my best weeks, but I didn't really follow my strat. Like, as we saw, I was having, like, discipline issues with entries, discipline issues with taking profits and my partials and all that good stuff. So I think it really just trickled back into something bit me right here. That's why I keep scratching. But something like trickled into me last week, and then this week I just completely no discipline, no impulse control. I was really emotional this week, and I know it. I felt it. But I still continued to trade. Like, I was fully ready in my mind to blow my funded account. But then towards the end of the week, I was like, man, I'm still in this. I think I got as low as like $100 in profit. So my drawdown was like $700. I think at the lowest. So I was getting ready. Is my point. But I don't know how I got 10 trades in this day. Like, literally, we have a textbook, right? 18, 19 points. We would have hit a partial. We would have almost taken profit. We were up about 47, 48 points. It would have been almost a full TP day. So I would have been kind of annoyed that I wouldn't have, but either way, just follow the system and it works, right? Like, it's been proven to me. Like, I've done this. So it would have been a good day. Up 150 for the day, partial TP. I mean, it's not much, but honestly, Top Step changed the rules too to where it's 150 now to qualify for a payout. So 150 is perfect. Like, that's a good day, you know. Then we got Tuesday with another textbook day, right? No clear trend here. This break, it was still below, so no trade right here. The 9 was still below the 21 with the break, so no trade right here. But as you see, it reversed, and I think that's why I think I had 7 trades, and it was my worst day. Like, what was I doing? Honestly, this day, I think I remember taking this long just on some YOLO, like, whatever. And then I think I was still trying to, like, long. I don't know what I was doing this day, but 7 trades and minus 785. Like, what was I doing, man? Like, it wasn't that serious. Like, I shouldn't have taken this trade. All I had to do was be patient. Boom. 9 below the 21. We broke our opening range low. We're below VWAP. Clear trend. It looks beautiful, right? Entry right here. We would have been down 15 points, and we would have hit a full TP day. 450. One trade, you know? Like, that's all I had to do. I was just super emotional and trading very stupid, man. I don't know what the issue was this week. So a day that should have probably been my best day of the week turned out to be the worst day of my week, you know? So I would have been up 450 and 150. I would have been up $600 this week instead of only 38 and then down. So my account would have been at like almost $2,000. So I was at 1350 at this point, my highest that I was when I went into this week. It would have been almost at 2,000. Then we got Wednesday, not the best day, but if we would have followed my strat, we would have had a bad day. We would have been down. We would have been back at break even for the week, right? Because if we would have entered right here, we got our 9 above our 21 or above our VWAP. We would have got stopped out right away before it went to full TP. Annoying. And then we would have waited for price to come back down. Well, actually, yeah. So we would have got stopped out. I don't know if I would have taken this. I mean, if I'm just following my strat, obviously I would have, right? Because we would have got in here, we could have stopped out. We would have got stopped out, but, we broke again, and, I mean, I could have taken this, but we would have got stopped out again. So, I don't know, just depends, I guess, what I was thinking of catching. But as you can see, we get a break here, and it just runs. So if I would have taken 2 trades here, I would have been down 600. I would have not traded no more. I don't know. You know what I mean? According to the strat, yeah, I would have went in here. We would have lost. One in here, would have lost. And this day, what is this? The Wednesday, right? Man, look at that. Worst day of the week. 15 trades, bro. So I think I might have taken both of these and lost both, been down, and just started degen trading to try and make my way back up. You know, there's no excuse for it. Just trading bad. I mean, I know I brought myself back, so definitely not beautiful. I know it tells me my trades down here, but I don't want to go looking. And then we got Thursday, 8 trades. So this was an ugly day as well too, because we're above VWAP. We got a little thing. We could have taken this, been up 15-ish points, reversed and stopped out. You know, then I wouldn't even be looking for shorts, honestly, because following this strap, my strap, because we're way below VWAP. You know, so point is I wouldn't have taken anything. I would have been looking for the longs. And after getting stopped out on these longs, it sucks, but that's what it is. I would have just had one L today. You know, so that's what I mean. It's been kind of hard for me in my strategy lately, but the trades have been there. I just had to be disciplined to take them. Um, so anyway, yeah, I ended up positive somehow, trading very degenerately. And then we got today, which I didn't wake up, which happened to be the best, probably one of the best days of the week. Clear trend, 9 above the 21. We got the break right here. We're above VWAP. Clear trend. Full TP day. You probably would have barely ticked it, or even if we went down, it was a full TP day, is my point. Clear, good day. So that's the recap of the trades really quickly. But like I said, following the count, I didn't trade today. 40 trades this week. 7 trades, 9 trades, 4 trades, and then I just 40. Dude, I don't know what I was on this week. I mean, at least I stayed alive. I'm down this month 320. I think last month I was up, 1100, 1300, whatever it was. So these are my stats. A little bit above a 58% win rate, but trading super bad. 1.3, 1.1 profit factor, not very good. My last day, or my total, I'm up about 750, 735. So I'm going to try to slowly climb my way back out and not go degenerate mode. One of the things I know that contributed to it was one of these little groups I'm in on Discord. Pretty good group, Dirty 30. They had a sale on their membership. It was like $1 to join for 7 days, and if you stayed in their it was 50% off to be in their thing for their monthly. And I like being in their group. Like, I don't pay for nothing, but since they had that, I was like, let me see what's up with these guys. And so I think that also contributed to me trading pretty bad. Because I was like, not that they're bad traders, but I was listening to them and their trades while in my head I had all these other trades, and my strategy, I kind of abandoned it. It was just trying to follow these guys who, they're good traders, and the one guy just bought himself a brand new AMG GT, and it's not like it's a crazy Discord. They don't have a lot of members, they don't have a lot of paying people in there, and it's really cheap anyway. It's like $50, and I think there's 3 or 4 of them sharing it. But anyway, I think that also contributed to me not trading the way that I normally trade. Because I was in this group, I was getting on in their calls, I was looking at some of my trades and be like, oh, well, I want to go long here, but they're talking about shorting here, or vice versa, or something like that. So it made me second guess my, my strategy, my entries, my everything. So I left the group, not because they're bad, but because I need to focus on myself. So that's just kind of what I had going on. That's my final stats for this week. Just another quick update. I did buy 2 more combines. Just because, one, I had the extra money. I didn't have to buy any other combines or any activation fees since I'm trying to just work on this one account. But Top Stop is having a sale, 25% off. So I decided to buy 2. With these, I'm copy trading both. I only took 1 trade, I think. They're up 811. I'm trading them more. Where's this day at? Oh, down here. I'm trading them more aggressively. Bigger size, but just trying to go for, trying to pass it quickly. If I could get 2 more funded, oh man, then it would be so much pressure off of me. I would rotate them and all that. Lastly, I've been trading this practice account in Asia session, just kind of using support and resistance, 4-hour levels, and just things like that. Like if we pump up, if we drop crazy, and I see a recovery, I'm gonna maybe, go for a long off of open. So I just been doing certain things, like just messing with like levels and be like, okay, well, we're here, we recovered, we reclaimed VWAP, we reclaimed, whatever level, and where's it gonna go? Okay, let's start opening range. So I've just kind of been doing things like that. Oh, we got this. Oh, we dumped down, but we passed our high. Let me enter another long. We probably go higher. And just stuff like that. Simple support and resistance, or just keep trading key levels. And look how much I'm up on this account. This 150K. I had a 65% win rate, 13.2K I made. Literally just taking one trade, maybe two, but not doing anything crazy, just leaving it open, trusting that it's going to go to where I go. And I've had a crazy, this week I made almost 8 grand. Crazy. It kind of got me thinking, like, dang, do I just need another account with more drawdown? So that, because in this market, 25-point stop loss, 30 max is like pushing it. Meaning, like, the prices have been moving so crazy that, it's easy to get stopped out. Like one of those trades this week. I entered, I think it was something on those longs. Here, right? Like we entered here, got stopped out before it moved all the way. And then it moved down even more, right? Like if we stayed in that trade, okay, we're down 60 points, but look how much it decided to go up. It could have caught this whole 150 point, 200 point, you know what I mean? If I just left myself more drawdown, because I have a bigger account, I can afford to lose more. So I think that's what kind of helped me on this, because it's like I don't mind losing $1,000, $1,200 with a 4,500 drawdown, even though that's still a lot, but with the potential to make these days, 2K, 1.2K, 3.5, 1.2 point, you know what I mean? So that's just something I wanted to go over too. Like I don't have how I'm having such crazy success on this 150K practice. I think it's also that I just don't care. Like I know it's like practice, so it's not like I'm stressing. But I think that's the beauty of it too. Like I'm not stressing over it. So I don't know. I don't want to make this video too long. That's just a recap of my 2 weeks. I should be back making a video every week now. I'm going to be working on this combine, so I'll keep you updated with these. I'm still going to be trading on this 150K just to see how well I can do with it. And my 50K, hopefully I'm going to bring it back. So hopefully next week when I make another video, we're back at all-time highs or maybe even higher. So yeah, that's it. I don't want to make this too long, so I'll see you guys next week.